Welcome to this beautiful campus in Harrisonburg, Virginia. The championship game in the Sun Belt Conference is about to kick off. It's the South Alabama Jaguars against the James Madison Dukes. As always, great to have Holly Rowe reporting from the sidelines. Holly, what do you have?
It is a beautiful day, but I can tell you it is very cold down here on the field. I see a lot of players putting their hands by the heaters. There's a lot of heaters set up here on the sideline. We'll see how that impacts the game. Keep you posted from down here on the field. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Holly. Clearly, both teams are going to have to adjust to the weather here today. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Quick throw to the right. It's caught. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the... Five. So they get a big gain by feeding the speedy wide receiver, Joel. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get in the ball however you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize that speed.
Welcome to this beautiful campus in Harrisonburg, Virginia. The championship game in the Sun Belt Conference is about to kick off. It's the South Alabama Jaguars against the James Madison Dukes. Holly Rowe joins us now from her ringside vantage point. Holly?
Guys, the Dukes head coach told me some great information before the game. He talked to his team in the locker room about how crucial this is for a conference championship. When they started the season in August, this was the first goal on their team board, and here they are knocking on the door. He said, this is what we've worked for, sweated for all season long. Guys, I know you've got it in you. We can make some noise here to start the first quarter. Let's come out swinging and show them we are the conference champs. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Ball handed off. The defense flying to the ball. They'll drop him for a loss on the first play of the game.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier, and a great tackle in the backfield.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wide out. Catch made on the out route. They bring him down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Quarterback still with the football. He's got room to run. Look out. Out of bounds at the 47.
Really good play call here offensively. They're going to go with this read option. So they're going to read the in man on the line of scrimmage. And as he crashes down towards the back, the quarterback just keeps it. What I love about it is his athleticism on the outside. You can see that he's got some skill and some speed, and he's able to pick up a really nice gain here.
The tight end goes in motion before the snap. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
They'll feed the back again. Good enough for first down yardage.
Well, that is too easy right down the center of that defense. Great job by this offensive line, in particular in the middle of that offensive line. Guard, center, guard. Getting the job done, covering up color, and that's an easy run for a big gain from this back.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made on the left side. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
There's the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to throw play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
Pickup is 6 yards, so 3rd down and 4 now.
To defend the screen well, the defense, you've got to recognize what's going on right away. I thought that their recognition was just a touch slow, but credit them in the pursuit and getting back on track and making this tackle before the running back can get a 1st down.
Solid drive to start this conference championship game. Now, can they convert on 3rd down in the red zone? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Oh, you got to make those plays, and in particular in the red zone, you've got an opportunity to extend the drive, keep your offense on the field. That catch has to be made, and now this head coach has a decision to make. I think the emotional decision would be go for this, but he's in field goal range. Take the points. I would take the 3 right here.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And it's good right down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Well, I know they want to go down there and punch it into the end zone, but that's a good start at home here in this ball game. You get down the field, kicker makes a field goal, you take the lead. Remember, this is about building into success and keeping this home crowd on your side.
Oh, what a move. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
I'm a big fan of this back. You can tell he understands the game. He understands situations. You can see he knows where he needs to get, and he's able to get the line to gain, move the chains for a 1st down.
It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. 1st down now. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And that game moves the ball across midfield. 1st down coming up from the 46.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on 1st down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on 1st down and get 1st downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Off the play fake on 1st down. On the move now. Looking to scramble now. They'll get him down for a gain of 1.
Well, this secondary is doing a heck of a job. There's really nowhere to throw that ball, but I got to give a lot of credit to this quarterback because, Chris, he just took what he could get and created a positive play out of something that really wasn't there.
2nd down play coming up. And now the handoff. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. Tackled short of the 1st down. It's going to be 4th and 1.
Chris, I like the idea here offensively of getting the ball to the running back in space and allowing him the opportunity to make somebody miss. He just couldn't do that. Give a lot of credit to this defense. They're playing with great pursuit and leverage, good tackling in space, and now it's 4th down.
And the Jaguars will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Jenkins. He make the tackle, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs.
This is such a good job by the wide receiver. Watch as he understands how many yards he needs to get the 1st down, and he's able to turn, give his quarterback a target, and the quarterback finds him on time to move the chains.
Quarterback's got it on the option. And he's swarmed quickly. They're all over the QB run there.
Well, here it is. This is exactly what we anticipated from this matchup, and this offense more in particular. We knew we were going to get these option concepts in the run game. This quarterback is a very good player, but the defense is ready for it. This defensive coordinator told us that their defense was going to be predicated on stopping this quarterback and these types of concepts, and they're able to do it here early in this game.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They go backwards on that third down completion. Sets up a fourth down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. This will be a 50-yard attempt. Let's see if he's got the leg. James Madison has the lead now. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So we begin the second quarter with a field goal attempt as the kicking team is out there. This will be a 50-yard attempt. Let's see if he's got the leg. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
What a weapon he is to roll out there and hit this massive bomb. I tell you, as a quarterback, that is just such a relief knowing that you don't have to get that ball inside of the 30-yard line for field goal range. All you've got to do is get it close to the 40, and you can trot your guy out there for a kick.
Here comes the James Madison offense back out on the field. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. Breaks free, and he might be gone. Goes out of bounds, but a nice chunk of yardage there. He's across the 45.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled, and that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
First down. They're going to throw the football. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park, and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. And the single back takes the handoff. First out and more. He's still running. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Chris, you're supposed to build a defense front to back and inside out. None of that happens here. This offense hits them right down the middle. That is way too easy. They're going to have to change this scheme immediately. Call something different on defense right now.
Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
He's got it with room to run. Tackle made after a big gain. Will be first and goal at the 7.
Chris, you know I love these type of throws from quarterbacks. They stand in there with great courage. He knows he's about to get hit, and yet look at the throw. He's able to get a nice big gain. These are the types of plays that really allow you to be a great leader for your teammates because they look at you and they know you're willing to do whatever it takes.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Here's the handoff on first and goal. They bring him down, but not before he gets to the 5-yard line.
Man, this is tough sledding down here when you get into these goal-to-go situations, continuing to try to run the football. It is about movement and leverage. This offensive line has got to get low. They got to keep those legs moving, and these running backs, I tell you what, get behind your pads and get physical.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, James Madison. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Oh, and he's got some space here. Picks up some blocks. It's a foot race. Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. And they'll set up for the PAT. And it's up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Duke's offense back on the field now. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? Movement here from the tight end. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's 2nd down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage.
Oh, the pocket collapsing. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And nothing after the catch. They stop him cold.
Man, these guys up front for this defense are doing such a good job. You've got to defend the screen pass one of two ways. You either get after the quarterback or you diagnose and retrace and get into the hip pocket of that running back who's trying to escape on the outside. Here, the retrace is perfect. The linemen are there. The linebackers have obviously diagnosed what's going on, and they're there to stop it for no gain.
Oh, look out. He's got open space. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a 1st down. This running back continues to impress, and forget the freshman label. He's had a year of experience now. He's had a tremendous year, and Joel, they clearly trust him, rely on him in this big game.
Chris, what I've been most impressed with is his durability. Normally a young running back, you try to take a few of those carries off of him during the course of the year, but they have just leaned in, and he has delivered. I tell you, this is as impressive of a young running back as I've seen in a long time.
A lot of options here on second and short. Will they take a shot or try to pick up the first down? And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line. The Dukes will crank up the tempo. And third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. That play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43. And now the defense will call a timeout. That's the team's first. They have 2 more to work with here in the first half. And the Dukes lining up here on 1st and 10. Ball handed to the running back. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Offense in hurry-up mode.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. Important moment here in this championship game. 3rd down and short on the 9th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
Well, this is why 1st and 2nd down success is so critical. You give yourself a 3rd and short, and now you can throw it or run it. And a lot of us thought they were going to run it here, but you can still put this ball in the air, and the quarterback is able to get a nice completion, and they're able to move the chains.
They'll crank the tempo here for this next play. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Dukes! Still no answer for this offensive machine.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
PAT puts them in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. And the Jaguars come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Chris, it's such a weapon to be good in the screen game. And I think it's about the offensive linemen. You can talk about the backs and the quarterback all you want, but it's really about the linemen. Do they understand the timing of that faux pass set, the ability to get out in front and run the alley? This is a great job. Look at them set up those blocks on the outside. These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
1st down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry.
Boy, I really love the rhythm that this offensive line is in. Staying out of 3rd down, being able to run the football here. Nice job by the running back and the offensive line, moving the line of scrimmage and moving the chains. This offense is going to continue to build on this success. Now, after running the football on 2nd, you can start to get to the play-action pass. I really love what they're doing here.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. A draw to the back. And that run produces a decent gain. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Could take it all the way. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? All the way back for the pick 6. Touchdown, Dukes. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Dukes will kick this away to begin the second half. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The Jaguars offense back on the field now. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with the pass game. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. He'll take a deep shot. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily batted away. He needs to allow the offense to work for him and take what the defense gives him.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it 3rd and manageable? Oh, look, he's chucking it deep again. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
No, 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 no. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Looking for some space. It's Phillips. Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2.
That's a great run on 3rd down, and this defense was clearly set up to stop the pass. There was nobody up front, and they gashed him here with a nice big gain to produce a 4th down that I think they can go for it. It's 4th and short. Why not go for this?
The Jaguars will line up to punt it away. And they'll kick it away here. And the coverage team downs the ball right there.
The #1 job of a punt returner is ball security. He's got to make... decisions about fair catches, whether he's going to bring the ball out. Here he decides to be a hero and puts the ball on the ground. That is a poor decision, and now putting his team at risk. Great job by the punt team getting down there, pursuing the football, and ultimately getting the turnover.
It's a shotgun run call. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. And there's the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Can he get there on the ground? It's not enough for a first down. It'll be 4th down and 1.
That is just not what this group was looking for. They weren't aggressive at all. 3 straight runs, and you're going to have to punt it away. Didn't get the job done up front, and certainly as an offensive play caller, that is very safe.
And the Dukes will have to kick this away. And the offense will have to punt for the first time this afternoon. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. We'll see what he can do with the return. Good coverage there. 0 gain on the return. The South Alabama offense back on the field now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? They're going to run it. And tackled after a small pickup there. Now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. Senior offensive lineman. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Same tailback, another carry. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. That run sets up an important 3rd down call for this offense. He'll hand it off. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44. And the Jaguars come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Great read by the quarterback in the RPO game. Run pass option. He's reading the defender on the outside. And as soon as that defender defends the pass, he's going to hand the football off. Look at the crease. Beautiful play. An easy pickup for this offense.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Tight end goes in motion. Grab behind the line. It's Woods. Look out, he's got space ahead. He goes out of bounds just short of the 15.
These wide receiver screens are like extended handoffs for the quarterback. They are so easy to execute, and all you've got to do is throw it on time. The wide receiver does a nice job getting the line to gain, and he ultimately moves the chains for this offense.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
As the field condenses in the red zone, it becomes so difficult to run the football, and I think it becomes even more difficult to do it out of the shotgun. Because remember, you need space, you need to put the defense in conflict, and if you're not able to do that, then you need extra blockers. You need the tight end, you need the fullback, and you need to get downhill. You can't really do that out of the shotgun.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. He shreds the tackle. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. The offense trailing here in the 2nd half. This is a crucial 4th down try. Touchdown, Jaguars. Still no answer for this offensive machine. the important point after attempts. PAT up and good. They trail by a touchdown, 24-17. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Scott. And he's brought down to the 27-yard line. Decent return. James Madison's offense back out there now. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. The linebacker shifting around now. Here comes a handoff. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. Looking to throw here. Lets it go quickly. Punt over the middle. It's Collins. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Man, seeing a passing game in rhythm is so fun to watch. And here this quarterback is clearly in rhythm, playing with a lot of confidence. And he gets this ball all the way down the field. It's a nice play by the wide receiver. It's just great execution all the way around.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
It's a draw to the back. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. They continue to lean in the running back. He's had a solid game. When you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joe, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage. The back is always a good option in the passing game, and the quarterback knows that he has a guy that is very consistent catching the ball out of the backfield. I think the defense is going to have to adjust. This is a first down. It's an easy first down. They're going to have to start doing something in their scheme to stop the running back out of the backfield.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Ready. White, 29.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You can kind of understand the drop because the defense was all over.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, James Madison. A deep shot for the score. They're setting out to try the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wideout. Oh, the pass is picked off. They get him down after the return, but that interception could be enormous.
Take over.
Here comes the James Madison offense back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Here's the handoff. Open field ahead. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Well, that's as easy as it gets for an offense, just handing the football off. The offensive line doing some work. They have done a great job today running the football. And here on first down, you move the chains. You just continue to get that ball moving down the field.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter. James Madison is in front now. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. They'll give it to the running back. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Toss play to the outside. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, this is a magnificent job by this defense. You get these toss sweeps, and here's the deal. You've got to secure the edge and use leverage out there, and they do a great job of that, and the running back has to get himself back in the interior. Once he does that, he's running right back into the pursuit of the defense, and Chris, there's nowhere to go. That's a great stop.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes South Alabama's offense back out there. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Looking to pass. It's Jacobs. Makes a quick catch. The junior able to bring him down quickly. The Jaguars will come to the line to run the hurry up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Finds his man. It's Hunter. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
That was the most important play for this offense. Had to get the conversion if they wanted any chance in this game whatsoever. Now, put it into 5th gear. They've got to go fast and score in a hurry.
The Jaguars come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Not much on that play, brought down short. Here's the second down play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Short pass, finds the tight end. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
That is a perfect start to this drive for this quarterback. He's 3 for 3, and now he needs to start locating those wide receivers that are down the field. Find the seams in this defense and push it into scoring territory.
Can they pick up the first on the ground? Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
This offense is clearly in rhythm, no matter what they're trying to do. Pass the football, run the football. They're doing it well. And now another first down. The line is doing a great job. The quarterback is seeing the field. This is such a good drive right now, and you just got to put it in the end zone.
Back to throw. It's Jacobs. He fires downfield. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. It's a quick tackle. Spot the ball at the 11 and a red zone opportunity now. Looking to throw it on first down. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Chris, in this situation down big, this 4 vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And they'll give it to the back. Brought down short of the end zone at the 3. Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Can he make it to the marker? Not quite enough for the first down. Going to be 4th down and just inches.
On those 3rd and shorts, yards are at a premium. Almost gets the line to gain, but at 4th and inches, I think you still go for this right here. I think a quarterback sneak, something quick, get them on their heels and get the first down.
And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, South Alabama.
What a job by the big fellas up front. To be able to run the football in this field position, you've got to have an offensive line that can just overpower the defensive line. That's a beautiful feeling as a quarterback, as a running back, and as a play caller. You got 5 guys up front that are just winning.
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the Duke's offense back on the field now. He'll hand it off. The ball is loose in the backfield. And the defense comes up with the football.
This is something I'm so impressed with by this defense is their ability to attack the football. Not just the ball carrier, but the football itself. And here they jar it loose, and they're able to recover this fumble moving the other direction.
Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. To throw, it's Jacobs. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick. He's got nothing to do but protect the football, and thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
And they hand it off to the back. Got an opening here. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Jaguars. He barrels into the end zone.
This guy has such a nose for the goal line. Now, second rushing touchdown of the game. And I'm telling you, anytime he's close, he's getting that ball across the goal line. There is no doubt about it. He is so good in that situation.
Point after, knocked right through. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. James Madison's offense back out there now, looking to protect the football and protect the lead. They fumbled it away last time. Leaning on the run game here. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Oh, they're having some real issues here with ball security. This running back already fumbled, and now he puts it on the ground again. They are so fortunate. Look at the bounce right back to him. He's able to recover, but I think that they need to make a switch. You cannot have a guy that's going to be this loose with the football.
Makes a quick grab. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
I think this defense needs to think about changing up their coverage. These zone defenses are just not set up to stop these slant routes. You can see that window. It's wide open. The quarterback sees it pre-snap, and then he's just exploiting it. You might want to think about changing it up, going man defense, and allowing the corner to get in there and try to break this thing up.
It's a keeper. Can he make it? The Dukes pick up enough yardage for a first down.
That's just too easy for this offense. Utilizing the quarterback run to pick up the first down. This defense is going to have to do something to account for the quarterback later in this game.
And now from the pistol formation. The back's got it on a counter. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short.
Well, that's exactly what you want to see as an offensive play caller, is your guys up front winning the line of scrimmage here late in this game, fourth quarter, and able to run the football on first down. That's just beautiful stuff up front.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? Handoff in a single back formation. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
That's just a really nice job by the running back and the offensive line. They're persistent in the run game, and it pays off for a first down.
And the Dukes will have 1st and 10 here. The offense with some pre-snap motion. They're going to run it here. Breaking into the clear. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
This is exactly what they need to do here. Milk the clock, keep the ball on the ground, keep this game clock running, and if it is, as a quarterback, I'm not snapping this ball on the next play until it's inside of 4 seconds on the play clock. That's how you manage this game.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And now the defense will call a timeout, and that's the team's first. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game. The Dukes enter the final minute of play, just hoping to run this clock out. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. They'll run it here. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Timeout taken now by the defense. That's their second. They've still got 1 more left to work with.
With 1 timeout on that opposite side, there is still a chance that they could get a stop and get the ball back. But if you run this football and you get the first down, victory is yours.
Big moment here in this championship game. 3rd and short on the 8th play of the drive. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And now the defense will spend their 3rd and final timeout. They can no longer stop the clock with a timeout.
You know, Chris, football is a simple game. It's about blocking, it's about tackling. And on the defensive side, if you can get off of blocks and tackle well, it's usually going to bode well. Here, a negative play. Great job getting behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a one-possession game. They'll elect to go for it here on 4th down. They need to convert. He'll drop back. A 4th down completion to the running back. He didn't make it. Stop short. That is a crucial turnover on downs here in this tight football game.
That is an aggressive decision by this head coach. He's got the lead, and he goes for it on 4th down, but they come up short, and now the defense has got to react. They've got to go out there and get a stop.
Looking deep for late-game heroics. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play. Now they come up to spike it to stop the clock.
No gain on the play. 2nd down.
A conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Caught behind the line. It's Hunter. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down. They're playing hurry up, but they're already in range for a game-tying field goal. They'll try to run for the 1st down. And the Jaguars are going to keep this drive rolling. So it's a 1st down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. They'll hand it off.
Chris, somebody told them they don't have any timeouts left. They can't be running the football. This ball has got to be put in the air. This is a quarterback game at this point.
And the offense wisely spikes the ball here to stop the clock.
No gain on the play. Brings up 4th down.
Here we go, one of the biggest moments of the game so far. The field goal unit out there for a high-pressure attempt. And a late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. Makes it look easy. And the game is tied here in the final seconds.
Boy, I thought in that situation they might go for it. 4th and short in the red zone. But they did talk about points being at a premium in this matchup. And if they got in this situation, they wanted to put points on the board, and they do so here.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And now the unique experience of a college football overtime. The format is unique. A coin toss will decide the choice of playing on offense or defense. Most teams choose to play defense first, and then each side will get a possession beginning from the plus 25-yard line.
You're exactly right, Chris. You want to play defense so you would know exactly what you need to do with your offensive possession here in the first overtime. But this is an opportunity for your coordinators, your play callers, your head coach to take stock. What worked for you during the course of that last quarter or the second half, and lean into those things. Where are you having success? Those are the plays that you need to call right here.
So 1st and 10, our first play of overtime. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught quickly. Running through the tackle. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Great start to this overtime series. That is some high-level execution, and now goal to go. You got to stick it in the end zone. Do you need to get your quarterback on the move outside of the pocket? I always love that, in particular in this situation.
So the offense will set up first and goal here in this first overtime. And a handoff as they run the counter play. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 7. Looking for a man. Oh, the pressure's on. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Chris, it is so easy as a quarterback to have your clock speed up just because it's overtime. But you've got to fight that. And you've got to play in the same rhythm you've been playing all day.
So we're set up now for the biggest third down attempt all game. Can the offense punch it in here in overtime? And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
You can see it on his face. It's so enticing to try to go for this on fourth down, but I think the correct call is to kick the field goal and rely on your defense here in the second possession.
And that one's straight down the middle. And that puts them back on top.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
So they line out now knowing a touchdown wins the football game. You need a field goal at least to force another overtime. They'll run the option. Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Boy, what a terrible feeling as a quarterback. Trust me, that ball gets ripped out of your hands, and lucky for him, it bounces right to a teammate, and they're able to retain possession here.
Going backwards to open up this series, second down and 16 now. He'll ride the back again here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, I've always felt like as an offensive coordinator, you need to take stock in what's worked so far today, and it's got to be your best stuff. What formation, what personnel group, what players have succeeded in this ball game, and you got to go with that here in overtime.
So a third and long here. If they can't convert, they have to settle for a game-time field goal try. Drop him back. Looking to throw for the first down. Moves out of the pocket. Oh, and it's a huge overtime